Donald Trump is scheduled to visit Walter Reed Medical Center on October 10th, 2025, has stirred curiosity and speculation across political and media circles. This visit, described officially as a routine yearly checkup, will be his second full exam of the year, following one in April. The timing, the 10th day of the 10th month, has drawn attention from those who see symbolic significance in numerology or pattern. Some supporters dismiss it as mere coincidence, while others wonder if there is more strategic or political reasoning behind the scheduling. Walter Reed is renowned for treating high profile leaders, making it a natural choice for a president. The White House insists this visit is routine, medically necessary, highlighting his ongoing monitor for chronic condition. Questions about his health have circulated since his presidency, with every visit medical statement generated intense media scrutiny. The fact that this exam come in such a publicized manner add to the speculation. Observers note that the secrecy around the exact procedure is typically, especially for individual of Trump profile. The appointment also aligned with public engagement, suggesting a dual purpose: medical evaluation and media narrative. Historically, Trump has been proactive about highlighting his physical fitness during and after his presidency. His first annual exam in April showed he maintained generally stable health profile, though his doctor noted minor issues typically of his age: chronic vi- kind venous chronic venous insufficient, and bruising from frequent handshake were among the few conditions monitored publicly. The White House framed the exam as routine, emphasizing that no urgent health condition were present. Despite this, conspiracy theorists and speculation continue to circulate among opponents and supporters alike. Walter Reed has a long history of secrecy in top tier care, which makes every high profile visit a subject of public fascination. Trump supporters also interpret these visits as signs of resilience, while critics sometimes question transparency. The symbolism of the date add fuel to the narrative, whether intentionally or coincidental. The hospital itself remained neutral, following protocol for presidential or ex-presidential patient. This visit represents both a health check and a political signal to followers and detractors. Timing of medical visits for public figures often influenced by more than health alone. Security, logistic, and public perception all play roles in scheduling. The choice of October October 10 could purely be operational alignment with Walter Reed availability in Trump's schedule. Yet, for those prone to symbolic interpretation, the repeated 10 pattern invites speculation. Historically, politicians and elites have sometimes leveraged numerology or symbolism for messaging. Critics argued, highlighting that they could distract from actual purpose of the visit. Supporters, however, see it as a sign of Trump maintaining strength and continuity. Media coverage tends to amplify intrigue around the symbolic date, regardless of the real intent. Analysts note that the publicized medical visits serve dual purpose: reassuring to the public and reinforcing of leaders' image. The transparency of announcing the visit contrasts the secrecy around it. So basically, what we have here is that he will be in the hospital tomorrow, October 10th, which is Friday. There's some I mean, we have some really, really some people that have this thing in for him. I don't know where they're going with it. I don't know why you think they're saying some vile things. I'm like, okay, so he's going for his checkup. We do know that there's a we do know because of old age. Let's get real, he's old. Um as a matter of fact, have anybody seen Biden? That I mean, he didn't win the presidency. I don't think they ever told us what happened to Biden. Was he buried? Is he dead? Is he alive? Where are they hiding Biden at? Nobody ever seen Biden after that. Yeah, that's pretty strange. And then now we have this Trump situation. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing. They're going to tuck him away and no one's going to hear anything about him. I think it's going to be hard with him because he was such a high profile. So I just know that there's a lot of people that are doing readings on him. A lot of people have had. I personally have had like about 3 dreams. Um, where I just see he passed. I had 3 dreams of that. Like the last one I had, I was specifically told he's no longer with us. So I've had that dream. And I was like, I thought it was just so spooky. I just know that based on what I have seen, I just know that when it goes south for him health wise, it's gonna go down rapid fast. It's gonna be like they're gonna try to do everything they can in the background, but they're not going to be able to stop the outcome. It's just going to go down real fast, and it's going to catch everybody off guard. It's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's going to be caught off guard, and yeah, everybody's going to be caught off guard because, like I said, I've had like 3 dreams where in all 3 dreams I was told he passed away, and it's been like different situations, stuff like that, and I was like, yo. This is the third time I'm getting this dream. Yo, this can't be natural. And I told someone, and the person was telling me that that means that he will pass, because they're like, if you keep saying it over and over again, he's going to pass. And I was like, one of the dreams when he did, everything went up, everything like, whoa. No one was listening to the people that was in there. Vince didn't last like 90 days. Vince got in there. The people had it in for his wife on day one. There were people like, hell no, we're not sitting on the U with that woman. No, no, no. And it was sad, like she couldn't do anything to make them like her. And she just couldn't make them like her. I said, and I was like, they're not gonna like you. They never like you. They was always hiding you. And some of them was so blazing that one was like, that's not my first lady. Oh hell no. Not my first lady. You know, and I remember seeing that. And that was like one of them when he died, and then he had to go swear in, and the people like, no, leave her back. Literally told a man to leave his wife and to go swear in on a Bible, and some a random person hold a Bible and say his wife just sitting there batting her eyes like a little butterfly. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But if anything does happen to him, I just know Vince ain't gonna be in there for more than 3 months because that dream I had, it was Trump. Before I even woke up with that dream, it was so much going on. I blanked in the dreamland, and they told me he gone. I told someone he ain't gonna be around that long. I don't think he gonna do 3 months. I blanked and the cat was gone. I said it was like a state of emergency. They didn't have the president, they had the first. I'm like, what? I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I had 3 dreams, 3 different situations because they said that time is fluid. One situation, he passed away, and I saw Vince. They were gonna swear him in, and some lady said the wife not invited or something. No, like what? What the hell? What the hell? I'm like, she won't invite it. He can go do it, but not with her. And she was very adamant about it too. Because it was in that dream. She said, we never liked you. We never liked you. She said, that's all we did was hide you. Oh, we figuring out how to hide you. Because she told the lady that in my dream. And I was like, what? I like, oh, she getting out of character. That's what I was thinking to myself. And then in that same dream, I'm telling you, I ain't blank. Vince was not present. And I told myself, I said, I don't know what just happened. I had the most craziest dream. Trump, unfortunately, he went to meet his creator, and they put that fool Vince in. And Vince wasn't even there for 90 days because before I woke up, his presidency was over with. It was a 1, 2, 3, and it was over with. I mean, I just sitting there in that damn dream. Everything happens rapid fast, and they saying he gone. And I remember in that same damn dream, I was like, wait a minute, he just got in. And in that same damn dream, somebody said he ain't even been around for 90 days. I like, what the hell? They said, oh, he ran out of there. Because they were not listening to him, honey. They were giving him the business. They were not listening to him. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if he go meet his creator, ain't nobody gonna be listening to them fools in there. And a lot of them little cats gonna go to jail. A lot of them gonna go to jail. They gonna get their little ass snatched up over there. Uh, I hope they know what they doing. So, and then the second one, it was okay, but it wasn't that much. In the third one, really, there was a lot of there's a lot of tears and stuff like that, tear jerker, and that's what Late said. Have you heard the president? That's him. He passed away. So it's crazy. You know, I have to go read my book because I'm gonna write my dreams about it. So I'm just doing this without my dream book. I normally write it. Wish I had my dream book so I can say exactly with the last time I dreamed of it. Because I'm telling you, I dreamt this like 3 times. It's not natural, and that's why I know. I said, that cat not seen for a year in that term, and then that little cat called JD Vance. He ain't gonna be around that long either. He gonna be around for 90 days at best. I don't mean, let's hope he do 9 days. He may not do 9 days because they gonna give him the business. And that wife they've been ignoring, oh, they finna give them the business. Finna let them know. Finna let them know. Finna let them know. They finna let them know. Finna let them know up in here. So that's all I gotta say. I'm just putting out this. I'm putting this out there. He's going to the hospital again. Um, yeah, it's gonna go down rapid fast. This might be, whatever they're gonna try to patch him up. I guess that's when they're gonna try to patch him up tomorrow. They're gonna do some, and they trying to make it look like it normal. But okay, we'll see neither here and there. It's for tomorrow, Friday, October 10th, 2025. So my name is Manushka Jessica, host of Luca T podcast. Please like and subscribe. Bye.